Alright, what's up, bros? It's Clay, and welcome back to another video. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is a little bit of a different kind of video. We're kind of switching it up a little bit today. I'm just kind of talking into the webcam right now, and then I'll probably just have some random gameplay in the background. Sort of a little bit of a different thing. I don't really do this kind of thing too often, where I just kind of talk about something specifically and then throw it over some gameplay. A little bit of a throwback, but let me know if you guys dig it and you guys would like me to do more stuff like this going forward. But yeah, obviously we're here today to talk about Infinite's release date and sort of the updates that we got with that the other day. If you guys missed it, I guess 2 days ago from the time that you guys are watching this, on I guess it was the 8th, 343 announced on 343 days their big blog post where they showed a bunch of different details about Infinite. They showed some screenshots. They talked about some gameplay and some story things. There was some different stuff from different members of 343 and the staff there, and different people who sort of covered different things of just some sort of general Infinite updates, along with the release date, which is the main topic of conversation today. It got confirmed. Well, I say confirmed. It got confirmed, I guess, again. The release date is going to be fall 2021 for Infinite. So we still don't have a specific day, but we were told fall of 2021, which obviously sucks for all of us that maybe wanted like a spring or early 2021 release. I personally, in my head, my best guess was that the game was going to come out in August. I think now that they've said fall, it's probably going to come out September, October. If I had to guess, I would say probably before November, so they could still be like, hey, see, it wasn't a full year, but also enough to where it's basically a full year delay. But yeah, more on the fact, so obviously we got that initial 8-minute demo back in, I guess it was July, I think, and that's when we got the 8-minute footage and whatever, and then, what was it, like a week after that, maybe a few days less, they announced that the game was delayed indefinitely at some point 2021. So initial reaction, and firstly I'll say that we already made a podcast on this, myself, Proximity Samaritan, our podcast, the Wavelengths podcast. We did a little bit of a bonus sort of rapid fire episode, and gave our sort of initial thoughts about Infinite's delay and the new release date and all that stuff. You can go check that out. There's a link in the description of every video to that podcast. Go check it out. It's dope. But yeah, initial reaction, you guys have heard me talk about this a lot before, but as a content creator, it sucks. It absolutely sucks, because what that means for me, essentially, and it's the same for content creators, whether you're a YouTuber, a streamer, it doesn't matter what part of Halo you deal with either. If you're a campaign guy, multiplayer, if you're a pro player, anybody who's involved in the game, anybody who depends on the game for income or their livelihood, right? This sucks for them, because this means that now, for content creators, we now have to come up with, continue to try to come up with content with nothing new for another year until the new game comes out, which means that likely for someone like me, I'm going to keep doing Halo 5 stuff. I'm probably going to experiment into some other games. I'm probably going to have to figure something out. But yeah, and then also for pro players are now like, pro players have the option to, I think there's the Halo 5 Pro Series, and there is, I think there's, I don't know what exactly it's called, but there is some sort of MCC Pro Series thing going on PC still. So now pros are essentially relegated to another year of grassroots tournaments, small tournaments, which if you're not placing, I'd say, in like, if you're not winning those, maybe if you're not even if you're not winning, I'd say those are probably not sustainable for you full time, which sucks. Essentially, moral of the story is this sucks for anybody who depends on the game. And that shouldn't come as a surprise, right? It also obviously sucks for the fans. We're not going to get to play a game for the next year again, which sucks. But also, I feel like, I don't know, there's been a lot of talk on social media, and I feel like a lot of people are kind of missing the point, and there's been a lot of arguments and back and forth and a lot of hostility. And I think a lot of people, especially on Twitter, man, Twitter is by the way, if y'all don't go on Twitter, just be warned, it's a fucking mess, son. But if you pay any attention to Halo Twitter, especially since the announcement, it has been a absolute war zone. A lot of people are a little bit upset that it's just another delay and we were only given a few screenshots. A lot of people are thankful that we're finally getting to hear something. A lot of people are still adopting the, you know, the old "it's ready when it's ready" or "it'll be ready when it's ready." Better to not rush a good game type sentiment, whatever the saying is, right? Or, you know, better to have a game come out when it's ready than be released and have it suck and not be complete and whatever else. Yes, nobody's arguing that, all right? I saw a lot of people, whenever we sort of expressed our feeling of being disappointed that the game was delayed again, a lot of people were like, oh, what, you just want to play the shitty version of the game? Like, you would rather they release it broken now or incomplete? And like, no, obviously no, it's not what we want. Nobody wants that. Obviously nobody, especially in, you know, in the context of Halo, nobody, and I mean nobody, is interested in repeating the fiasco that went down with MCC. So obviously everybody only wants the best product, the best game, the game that the most Halo fans are going to like and enjoy, and that's going to be fun, and it's going to be sustainable for all of us, from both a player and a creator and pro player perspective. You know, I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to have their thing and have their good Halo game, right? And so obviously, like, if you're telling me right now, like, look, man, we can give you this broken-ass, horrible, boo-boo-ass, shitty game right now, or you can wait a year and have, like, this banger game. Obviously, I'm going to choose the latter. But the fact of the matter is, regardless of all of that stuff, take it all out of the picture, regardless of all of that, at this present moment in time, we have no new Halo game, and we now have to wait yet another year, which sucks because we've essentially already been sitting on our hands doing nothing for like 2 years already. So yeah, that's just generally our mindset, how we're thinking about it. So yeah, we're bummed. It sucks, but also I don't want y'all to get it twisted. I can only speak for myself personally, but I'll say for me personally, I'm not interested in giving this up. I mean, look, real talk. If we get to fall of 2021, if we wait a whole another year, and then 343 is like, yeah, sorry, but it's delayed again, then we might have to come back and have another talk. I might be like, all right, look, I might have to like go start working at McDonald's or something, because I can't be waiting around this long. But I mean, oh, man, you guys get the point. Shit, man, I'm in too deep, man. But nah, man, obviously, I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I love. This is what I want to be doing. I've wanted to make a career out of content creation, and specifically Halo content creation since I was a little kid, and I'm still going to do everything in my power to make that happen. And even if it's not Halo, like, say, if Infinite, God forbid, I don't even want to speak this into existence, but if Infinite, like, worst case scenario, if it like kept getting delayed, or if Microsoft eventually like killed it, or like something, right? I would go make content in another game, or about movies, or about sports, or something. I want to be making something, and I want to be making something with my friends, being Proximity and Samaritan. I want to do something with those guys. So yeah, regardless, for me at the present moment, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I feel like I've been producing some of the best content I've ever made. I've been super proud of the stuff, and you know, the stuff I've been putting out recently, and also the frequency with which I've been putting it out. So I've really been enjoying making my content recently. It sucks that I have to keep playing Halo 5, and that's the game that I have to play for my content. But I still I love making videos, and I love interacting with you guys, and I love doing all that shit. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not going anywhere for the moment. So I guess rest easy, because I'm not fucking going anywhere, I guess. But yeah, I did sort of briefly mention talking about other games and playing other games. We've experimented a little bit on the channel with that. In the past few months, we played a little bit of Spider-Man, we've played a little bit of COD, sort of experimenting with different stuff. And we definitely might continue to do that. I know Cyberpunk's coming out, and that's going to be huge, and we've sort of expressed some interest in doing that. And also, you know, there's going to be COD updates. There's going to be, you know, I still haven't played the new Assassin's Creed. There's plenty of stuff, right? We've got a whole year to figure this out. But yeah, look, man, if I could finish this off by saying anything, I love Halo. I've loved Halo since I was a little kid. Halo has always been my favorite game series. I want nothing more than to see this game be the biggest and the best Halo that we've ever had. And selfishly, I want that because I want to be successful as a content creator, and I want to pursue my dream in that regard. But also, sort of removed from that, as just a Halo fan, I just want a good game to play, because, man, the last time we got a Halo release was October of 2015. I was a sophomore in high school. Dude, I'm about to turn 21 years old. I have been playing Halo 5 Guardians for over 25% of my life. All I want is a new Halo game. That's all I want. Listen, man, I love you guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe out there in them COVID streets. I love y'all. Remember, stay up. Let me know in the comments how y'all are feeling about this, man. I gotta know how y'all are feeling. What's y'all's 2 cents? Let me know if you are feeling good about it, if you're feeling bad about it, if you're bummed, if you're not that worried about it, if you're gonna play other games, whatever. I will say, initial reaction. I mentioned earlier, my initial reaction was that, you know, because I expected that the game was gonna come out in like August. As soon as they said fall 2021, I was kind of like, I wasn't like devastated, super over the top sad. I was kind of like, well, shit. You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. It's just another hurdle. Whatever. We gonna make it. We gonna grind to the top. Ain't nothing gonna fucking stop us, man. Listen, I know I kind of already did the outro, but I got going on that other thing. So yeah, running it back. I love y'all. Stay safe out there in them COVID streets. Remember, stay up. Much love, much respect. As always, stay tuned.